Oh, Jamar Chase with the dive. Because Garrett Wilson's wide open. Garrett Wilson, touchdown Barrett. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the video here on the Water Juice channel, and welcome back to, I guess you could call this episode number 2, part number 2, whatever you want to call it. It's the second different scenario that we're going to be jumping into with a little bit of a quote-unquote experiment, I guess you could say. So, in the last time, we gave Taysom Hill 99 everything plus Superstar X Factor abilities, and we put him on the base New Orleans Saints team. We didn't change anything about them, just the normal Saints team, and we just dropped a 99 overall god Taysom Hill onto their team to see if that would change anything and affect their season and win them a Super Bowl. And we simulated the season, and they won the Super Bowl. So it was really, really cool and really, really interesting to see how much a quarterback can change a team. But now, we're going to see how much a position player can affect and change a team. So we are going to be going to the Cincinnati Bengals Who Dey Nation, and we're going to be seeing if a certain wide receiver, once given 99 everything and Superstar X Factor, can affect the Cincinnati Bengals enough to get them over that hump and win them their first Super Bowl. And I know what you're thinking, Juice. Who's the wide receiver? Who's the running back? Who's the tight end? Who's the position player you gave 99 everything to? Is it Jamar Chase? Is it Tyler Boyd? Is it T. Higgins? Is it Joe Mixon? It's none of those guys. I gave 99 everything and Superstar X Factor to the one man you never expected. We are going to be following the season of John Ross III. That is right. He makes his inevitable, glorious return to Cincinnati. The former first-round pick from Washington, who absolutely sucked in the NFL, could not do anything, could not get open in the NFL, despite being super fast. Could not get open in the NFL. Got cut by the Bengals, I'm pretty sure. Maybe got on with another team, didn't do very well, obviously. I don't even know if he's still on a team or if he's in the league still. He might be a free agent, technically. I don't really know. Or he could still be on the Bengals. I have no idea what's going on with John Ross. All I know is, in this universe, he now is the perfect wide receiver. He has 99s across the board. He has X-Factor abilities, and he's teaming up with an X-Factor Joe Burrow, a superstar Joe Mixon, a superstar Jamar Chase, and that Bengals offense. Will it destroy everybody? Let's find out. If you guys are excited, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and let's get into the video. So here we are. It is week number 1 of the 2022 NFL season, and I'm excited to show you guys what we've done. So let's go straight to it. Let's not waste any time. Adjust the lineup, and let's see it. There it is. John Ross III is a Superstar X Factor, 99 overall, 5 years in the league. Oh, buddy boy, is it good. Look at the 99s across the board. He's even a great blocking wide receiver. He's got 99 everything. He's got Superstar X Factor abilities, which I gave him Rack 'em Up because he's a speed guy. So, I mean, yes, he does have 99 everything, so he could have double me, he could have all that stuff. But he is a little bit of a shorter receiver, so double me might not be as effective. But Rack 'em Up, I felt fit John Ross the best. And then I also gave him Wide Receiver Apprentice and Evasive, so that if we do jump into a game, we can give him some additional hot routes, maybe give him a post down the middle of the field with Joe Burrow, and we'll see what he does. And Evasive, I feel like, just could be really, really fun to use. So he's 26 years old, he's 5'11", which is why I thought double me might not be the best idea. So John Ross III is now the new star receiver here in Cincinnati. Obviously, you've got Joe Burrow, who's got X Factor. That was never changed. He just automatically has X Factor. Those are the only two X Factors on the offense. You've got Joe Mixon on offense at running back. You've obviously got Jamar Chase and T. Higgins and Tyler Boyd. You've got the same offensive line. Nothing else has been changed. Like, same with the Taysom Hill Saints. Nothing else has been changed. The defense is the exact same. The offense is the exact same. The only addition is an X Factor John Ross. We will see how much an X Factor John Ross affects this Cincinnati Bengals team, because we know in simulation, the Bengals usually simulate fairly well. They usually, in Madden 23, they simulate fairly well. So we'll see if adding another 99 to the team and a guy like John Ross can affect it enough to make them undefeated, maybe? The best team in the AFC? I don't know. We'll find out. We've got to simulate to the halfway point of the season and see how John Ross is getting along with his new teammates, and how this Bengals team is doing. I hope you guys like this concept of just picking a random player and popping them onto their last team or to a random team with 99 everything and X Factor, and seeing how much that would change things. If you have any other suggestions, let me know down below in the comments of players you might want to see given 99 everything with an X Factor and put onto a team and simulate. Let me know down below if you guys have any suggestions. So without further ado, it's time to simulate to the halfway point and see if John Ross can make that much of a difference. We've made it to the halfway point, week number 8, mid-season mark, and the Cincinnati Bengals are 6-1. Now, how much does that have to do with John Ross? I'm not sure. We'll take a look at his stats in a second, but I do want to check and see if anybody else is developed. John Ross does have an upgrade point, but obviously he's 90 on everything, so he doesn't need to upgrade anything. The morale boost is playing up to a few guys, but Jamar Chase has not gone up in a development trait. Nobody on offense has gone up, and nobody on defense has changed at all. But everybody's playing fairly well, and we're 6-1 on the year. Let's go take a look at these stats, because I'm very curious. Joe Mixon leads everybody in rushing, but I do notice that the top 3 receivers are not John Ross, so that's very intriguing to me. Let's see. Joe Burrow has about 1,900 passing yards, 15 touchdowns to just 2 picks. He's absolutely lighting things up. Joe Mixon, 135 yards, 717 yards rushing, 135 attempts, and 7 touchdowns. But here's the big one. Where's John Ross at? Tyler Boyd actually has more yards than John Ross does. Maybe that's the playbook, or maybe that's just Joe Burrow not choosing to throw to John Ross. He's thrown to him 35 times with 502 catches and 4 touchdowns, averaging 71 yards per game. Man, I cannot talk today. He's got 209 yards after the catch, which is good. That's the most on the team. His longest catch was an 80-yard reception. So Joe Burrow, I'm assuming, just heaved it 80 yards and John Ross caught it. Or he might have done a Tyreek Hill and checked it down, and then John Ross exploded for 80 yards. Who knows what happened? But 80-yard reception. Has he done any kicking or any kick returning? No, it looks like he's not doing kick returning. I could change that and make it so that he is the kick returner. Weekly awards. Are there any John Ross weekly awards? It doesn't look like it. It's usually just the quarterback. It is just a quarterback every single time. So I'll change. That'll be interesting. I'll change the scheme, not the scheme, the lineup so that John Ross does kick returning. So maybe that adds to his help. Let's go to specialists. Let's see, Deventia's third down running. Oh, the slot receiver. See, Tyler Boyd's a slot receiver. That's why he's getting the more catches. Maybe I put him as John Ross is the slot receiver, and maybe that helps him out. That could be interesting. I might try and do that for the next half of the season. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. We've seen what he can do. We've seen what he can do as the number 1 guy, but putting him as the slot might affect things even better. So if we put that like that, John Ross becomes the slot receiver, and then we change it to where he's the kick returner as well. The kick returner there. John Ross. There we go. And then he's also the punt returner. And then if we go to here, so he's got to be the slot receiver. And then we'll put Tyler Boyd there. So I need to go back and change that initial one because that doesn't automatically make him the number 1 or the slot receiver. So we'll change that to where he's back to number 1, but he's also the slot receiver. So we'll see if that affects things to where he gets more catches and more yards. That's the big thing. But we're 6-1 on the year so far. I have a good feeling about this. Let's simulate to the end of the season into the playoffs and see where this Bengal team finishes up. And most importantly, where John Ross ends up with yards and touchdowns and all that good stuff. Okay, so we finished the first season. The Bengals end up losing 4 games, going 13-4, which is really, really good, being the number 1 seed. Let's go check out the most important thing, which is who dominated for the Bengals. Joe Burrow almost got 5,000 passing yards, 4,900, excuse me. 38 touchdowns to 15 picks, so he was throwing a lot more picks the second half of the season. He only had 2 when we checked in last time. Joe Mixon destroyed things with 1,400 yards and 20 touchdowns. And then John Ross, putting him in the slot really, really helped. 1,200 yards, 14 touchdowns. Tyler Boyd still got a lot of yards, and Jamar Chase still got a lot of yards. But John Ross still got 81 catches, 1,200 yards, and 14 touchdowns. How did he do on the kick return side of things? No touchdowns, but in 15 kick returns, he had 398 yards. Punt returning, he did have a punt return touchdown, so that's pretty cool. Did he win an award? I don't think he's likely to win an award. Dak Prescott is your MVP. Wide receivers never win MVP. I don't think a wide receiver will ever win MVP in Madden. Robert Saleh wins Coach of the Year, so that's upsetting. The Jets must have had a good year. Joe Mixon wins Offensive Player of the Year. John Ross was 6th. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Myles Garrett. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Breece Hall. Devin Lloyd takes off Defensive Rookie of the Year. Best Quarterback goes to Derek Carr. Joe Mixon gets Best Running Back. Here we go. Best Wide Receiver is Robert Woods. John Ross finishes in second to Robert Woods in terms of Best Wide Receiver in the AFC. That's upsetting. That really is upsetting. I thought we had it taken care of with offensive or Best Wide Receiver. But John Ross really did make a pretty big impact, giving the Bengals another dynamic weapon for Joe Burrow to throw to. Now, how will that play out in the playoffs? I don't know. And since it's so up in the air on how they will perform, I think, we got a breakout linebacker scenario. Who is this? Oh, it's Jermaine Pratt. Okay, Jermaine, I see you out here. He's got a chance to go to star development. That's pretty good. Good for you, Jermaine. We are going to jump in and play the moments on these playoff games because of the fact that it's not so much guaranteed that the Bengals are going to win this game. So we are at home against the Cleveland Browns. It's a tough matchup, but we're going to let the offense do its thing. I'm not going to jump in until maybe a little bit later into the game, but we have 3 points already. There's 10 after a touchdown. The Browns come back and score a touchdown, so it's 10-7 now. Field goal missed, I think, by Evan McPherson, and the Browns take a 4-point lead headed into the half, although the Bengals score. Missed the extra point, though. It's going back and forth right now. Back and forth. It's 20-16, 24-21. The Browns are a tough matchup to get in the divisional. That is for sure. They tie it. Third down, keep the drive alive, kick the field goal. He missed the field goal. I don't know if he missed it. Okay, we're jumping in. 2:07 to go. We have John Ross. Turnovers for Cleveland. There's John Ross in the slot. This is big. Joe Burrow. Throw it quickly. It's John Ross. He catches it, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. All we have to do is get to the field goal range, but I want to score a touchdown. That's what I want to do. I want to score a touchdown. It's probably going to be possible. Ooh, I like what John Ross's route is. I really do. 42 passes so far in the game for Joe Burrow. We're just going to check that down to Tyler Boyd. Not doing anything crazy here. Don't want to do anything absolutely insane. I have John Ross right there. He catches it. He holds on to the pass, and we've got plenty of time. We move the chains. Great job by Joe Burrow there. It is a cold one here in Cincy for the divisional. Can we get a little bit further? Evan McPherson seems to be very inconsistent in terms of kicking field goals today. So John Ross has got some space. He tried to cut up the field. He does. John Ross has broke a tackle. And he gets to the 26-yard line, and the Browns are starting to call timeouts, I think. I don't know if I called that. I'm not sure if I pressed the button or not. John Ross with a broken tackle. And it was the Browns that called the timeout. And we are into field goal range now, but I kind of want to kick or score the touchdown. Maybe we can with Joe Mixon here. We certainly can't. We certainly can't, but we do get a little bit more centered onto the post. One more timeout remains for the Cleveland Browns. I think, do we just take the field goal and win the game, or do we try our best? There goes all the timeouts, but remember, it's only 3rd down, so what do we do here? I think I try to throw the ball. If it doesn't work and it goes incomplete, then it's not a big deal. But I think we try and throw this ball to John Ross. Let's hot route John Ross, because we can give him different hot routes. Let me please hot route to John Ross. There we go. Well, let's give John Ross a post in the slot. That could be pretty deadly. And then we'll go hot route on Jamar Chase, and we'll throw him for a streak. Did he get that? Did he hear that? Oh, he's going to go in and out. Okay, I don't hate that. The post on... Oh, I like Jamar Chase. There it is. Jamar, get up the field. He He breaks the tackle. That's massive. We got the 1st down. And now we can try and run the ball with Joe Mixon. We're going to call a timeout here. Jamar Chase with that route was elite. I can't believe I said brokes. He breaks the tackle. Great job by Jamar Chase to get there, break the tackle, and get the 1st down. 2nd down and 5. Run the ball with Joe Mixon and score the touchdown with Joe Mixon. Boom. Joe Mixon scores to give us the lead. And with 39 seconds left, I don't know if the Browns have a chance. And they don't. Cincinnati will move to the AFC Championship game, thanks in part to John Ross. John Ross in that game ended up with 10 catches, 168 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He was massive in this game. Jamar Chase also had 7 catches for 67 yards and a touchdown, plus that big 1st down. Absolutely insane performance from John Ross, and the Cincinnati Bengals will move to the AFC Championship to probably, I'm assuming, play the Kansas City Chiefs, but who knows? It could be anybody. Joe Mixon gets an upgrade point. It could be anybody. Ooh, that's interesting. Did Jermaine Pratt get it? No, I didn't think Jermaine Pratt was going to get it. They never get it. So let's advance the week and find out who the Bengals are playing in the AFC Championship game. It is the Chiefs. I figured it was going to be. So let's jump in and play the moments against Kansas City and hopefully make our way to the Super Bowl. It's going to be very tough to get past the Chiefs, but we are the best team in the AFC, so we do have home field advantage. Are we going to start off good? No, we start off with a down 7. This is not good. We ran into a juggernaut that is Kansas City. They're already up 17-0, 17-7. That's a good way to do it. 24-7, I don't like that. Let's jump in and get some points. Let's jump in and get some points here. We're down big. Down big in this game. I don't like it. Jamar Chase is one-on-one. 24-7. I like what John Ross is running here. Oh, John, he's got speed. He's got space. Burrow's already thrown an interception, which I don't really like. Don't like the fact that he's already thrown an interception. This could be open. John Ross catches it, holds on to the pass, and John Ross is moving the football down the field. Joe Burrow with some great throws. Oh, that was a big accelerated clock there. John's over there one-on-one, but I like this a lot better. It's Tyler Boyd. John Ross was one-on-one over there, but I liked that matchup a little bit better. Check that down. It's going to be Tyler Boyd. Call the timeout. We have 3 of them. We might as well use them. And just like that, we're down the field. Joe Burrow is picking apart this Kansas City defense. I'm not sure if we get the ball or if they get the ball to start the half. Burrow's also got his X Factor activated, which is pretty big. Ross is open there. If he can just stay in bounds, he will. John Ross with the touchdown, and the Bengals try to pull back. Good job, John Ross. Great job. Continue the next moment. That goes into the half. Can we stop them here? They kick a field goal, which I don't like. Are we going to get the touchdown? There we do. It's 21-27. They kick another field goal. Come on, guys. Come on. We need this. It is 4th down, 30-21. Burrow's got his running gun activated. Jamar Chase is open. Go, Jamar. Throw a block. He threw a block. He breaks the tackle. Jamar Chase, baby. Score the touchdown. There it is, 28-30. We've got a chance in this game. Take control. It is 3rd and 6. There's a chance for a field goal to go up by 1. Oh, baby, the pressure is massive. It's going to be Joe Mixon, but a holding call, I think, unless it's roughing the passer. Or not roughing the passer. Yeah, roughing the passer. It's going to be holding on Jonah Williams, which is absolutely massive because we had the first down. We had the first down. It goes away, and now we get pushed back to 10 yards deeper. But Jamar Chase is wide open. Nobody's around him. Jamar Chase hit the gritty on him, and the Bengals take the lead. They committed everybody to rush the passer. Nobody in coverage deep. And Joe Burrow hits a perfect ball on Jamar Chase, and he gritties into the end zone. What a way to possibly win this game. Wow, the Chiefs are such a juggernaut of a team, man. They are such a juggernaut of a team. 38-35, they scored so easily. But look at John Ross, man. Look at John Ross, the speed. 5 touchdowns for Joe Burrow. They're playing really deep, so the shallow middle is wide open, and John Ross is going to take advantage of it. They're playing, the Chiefs secondary's playing super deep into the zones. Does Ross have more space? He does, John Ross! And with 48 seconds left, we are at the 5, I think. John Ross is elite, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely elite. Now, from the 5, are we going to be able to score here? It doesn't have to be John Ross. I would like if it was. It's going to be John Ross. He's going to score and put the Bengals up. With under a minute to go in the game, he's babying them. He's babying them. They're a child. Rock them to sleep. Burp them. They're gone. They're finished. It's over. It's over. It's got to be. What? The Chiefs scored again. The Chiefs scored again. You've got to be kidding me. With 7 seconds left. John Ross caught it. Timeout, timeout, timeout. I can't believe the Chiefs scored again. With 45 seconds left. They didn't even score. They had time on the clock. They didn't even score with 45 seconds left. Absolutely insane. We've got one last shot to win the game because we don't have enough time to get into field goal range to tie it. I cannot believe what has just happened. Somebody get underneath it. John Ross! What? Did John Ross not catch that? I gotta go to player high. I gotta go view highlights. View the highlights. What just happened? What just happened? Show me. Show me, show me, show me. So it's tipped up, knocked away by a Chiefs defender. Watson for the Chiefs misses it. And then John Ross has it in his hands. That would have been the ending. But he dropped it because I think number 21, whoever number 21 is, it's Trent McDuffie. Trent McDuffie changes his direction, and I think he just happened to pop it out maybe? I can't really tell what happened here. John Ross has it in his hands. It just popped out of his. Nobody affected it. He just couldn't hold on to it. And that is going to be the end of the game and the end of the Bengals season. Wow. What a game. The Chiefs are just so much of a juggernaut, man. They're so good. They really are. I thought we had it. We scored with 45 seconds on the clock, 48 seconds on the clock, and then 45 seconds was the extra point, and then the kickoff, and then Patrick Mahomes just kept on moving it, and then a 5-yard rush by Patrick Mahomes scored it. It was a 29-yard pass from Jude to Juju, 60-yard pass to Travis Kelce, 13-yard pass to Juju, and then the 5-yard touchdown run from Patrick Mahomes, and we could not score the touchdown. What a game. What a game from both teams. Joe Burrow ended up throwing for 448 yards, 6 touchdowns, and 1 interception. And John Ross, 15 catches, 273 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Unfortunately, it was not enough to get past the Kansas City Chiefs. And unlike Taysom Hill, John Ross will not win a Super Bowl with the Cincinnati Bengals like Taysom Hill won with the Saints. Now, I'm assuming John Ross is going to be a Pro Bowler. Whoop-de-doo. We don't care about the Pro Bowl. Did he make it at least? John Ross is a Pro Bowler. He's a wide receiver number 4 for the Pro Bowl for the AFC. Congratulations, but they're going up against the Eagles. The Kansas City Chiefs are going up against the Eagles, and it's bittersweet, man. We should have won. It's insane to me how good the Chiefs are. It really is. It is insane to me how good the Chiefs are, that they can score with 45 seconds on the clock, they can score a touchdown, and the Chiefs ended up winning the Super Bowl. So it was almost inevitable that the Chiefs were going to win the Super Bowl this year. So I guess we found out that in terms of adding a 99 to the roster, it will help your team. It will help your organization, because I don't think that game is as close if they don't have John Ross on the team, at least as a 99 overall. So it will benefit your team, obviously, because it's a 99 overall. What 99 wouldn't benefit your team? But the fact that Kansas City, who has just their normal base roster from the game, was able to beat a team that has an extra 99 on the roster that was added later is crazy. It's insane. And I guess wide receiver doesn't affect the game as much overall as a quarterback does. So having a 99 overall quarterback might have made a little bit more of a difference against Kansas City. Who knows? But we found out the experiment, I guess, is a success, because we did find out some pretty interesting things about Kansas City and about Madden in general. So that in that part it's a success, but overall it's a failure. John Ross does not win a Super Bowl with the Cincinnati Bengals in year number 1, and that's going to do it for the video. I hope you guys did enjoy. Like I said at the beginning, if you have any other ideas of players, it doesn't have to be on offense. It could be a defensive player. It could be, I don't know, give Micah Parsons 99 overall everything and see if he can change things. I don't know. Just throw out any player that you want, offense or defense, or a kicker. Well, maybe not a kicker, because kickers aren't going to affect the game that much. But let me know down below in the comments if you have any other suggestions. And it doesn't have to be just like give a player 99. Just any other video suggestions of little one-off videos you want to see me do that aren't like series related. And I'd be happy to look at them and maybe give them a shot. So let me know down below in the comments. If you enjoyed, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.